So I'm about to show you guys my card collection. Now, this is a card collection of several different trading card games or series. There's the Injustice cards from the arcade machine. There's there's my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and then there's two card sets from two events called PlayStation Experience. There was 2014 and 2015. Anyway, so let me show you guys what's in here. Now, I have another video on YouTube that I'm going to be deleting in place of this one, because this one is a way better way to describe it, because I watched that video before and I don't like the way that video turned out. So I'm going to get rid of that one. And then here's the new one. So, and this also has some updated stuff from what I've been collecting lately. So let's dive into this. So as you can see, my Injustice cards are right up front. Now, those who have seen the video that I'm going to be deleting soon, those who've seen that one had my Yu-Gi-Oh cards up front. But since I don't really collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards anymore, I pushed that one to the back. So this is the Injustice cards for the first game, Injustice Gods Among Us, the arcade adaptation of the mobile game. So this is the arcade adaptation for the mobile game. So what you do is you take these cards, and they have their barcode on the back right here, and they have certain stats, much like the game itself, and basically it's a meta version of the game, of the mobile game. So basically everything you would be doing in the mobile game, you're doing in real life. You would drop money on putting down for shards for a character, however the heck they unlock people, right? Well, instead of shards, you're just buying the full-fledged character with the whole fucking upgrades that they'll give you. So, if you don't know what the arcade game is, I recommend going and playing it. It is pretty legit. Like, not only do I collect the cards, I also play the game. I also have a deck of cards that I play. So what I do is I get these holo cards, and if I have the non-holo cards, I'll wait until I get a holo, and then I'll swap this out and get a duplicate. Or I take this one, the duplicate here, that's the non-holo, and I'll put it in a deck that I actually take out to the arcades to play. And dude, I got some pretty boss cards. But now let's dive into this. Okay, so first off, you have the main set. Okay, these are the people from the universe that gets pulled in. So you have Standard Justice League, the big three, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. Then you have the Flash, Cyborg, and Aquaman. Now, the interesting thing in here is that I tried to arrange them in the same lineup that they were introduced in the Zack Snyder film, not counting these two. But, you know, it goes Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, the Flash, Cyborg, Aquaman, and Martian Manhunter being last in that lineup. And then you have Green Lantern, which I hope is going to be the next person to be introduced. And then you have Green Arrow, which is going to round out that original group. Dude, that would be a sick movie. I would pay to watch a Green Arrow movie, especially if they did it with, like, Stephen Amell. But at the same time, that dude's retired, so you'd have to find someone else. But I'm sure they could. I bet whoever they find would be pretty badass. And then if you could round it out with Green Lantern, dude, you would have your whole movie right there. Then all you would have to do is introduce another villain of Darkseid, like Granny Goodness or something. So anyway, turning the page. Then you have, I tried to arrange these dudes best as possible. This one is arranged by how Batman mentions them to Lex Luthor. He's like, Bane, Catwoman, Grundy, you're all alone. Geniuses often are, he says. Okay, so you have Lex, Joker, Harley Quinn, Bane, Catwoman, Grundy. And then you have Deathstroke, that ape Deathstroke. That's a Joker reference. Killer Frost. I mean, she doesn't really have too much of a spot after the initial opening. I mean, she has her regime side, but you don't really see this one in the game. You only see her as a playable character. She's not central to the story. I mean, she's there, but they don't really give her any. They don't really give her any real screen time, except for like the one time you fight her, I guess. Then you have Sinestro. I liked him in there. I liked how his character was. It's totally what I would imagine for Sinestro. Then you got Black Adam, dude. That movie is gonna be sick. Just the way he hurls Hawkman through the wall, dude. That movie's gonna be awesome. Batgirl, oh man. See, if they did it right, they wouldn't have had to cancel. Then you have Scorpion, and then you got these guys over here. I mean, Ares is central to the story, so I try to move him over there, but I really want to put him right next to Darkseid because these two pretty much would be, with the exception of Lobo, like the strongest dudes. Like they could probably body literally everybody, again, with the exception of Lobo. So then you got the Insurgency. Then you got the Regime versions. And I don't have them all, but I'm working on it. And then I got some different ones like Red Sun style, Arkham style, animated series style, storyline arcs, Blackest Night, New 52 line, the Nightfall series. And then I have these things over here. Oh, I skipped it. There it is. Adaptations. And then, let's see. Then you have these things. Team cards. So they're basically preset teams that got, well, they pretty much have the same powers that they have in there. So it's just a mixture of them all, but they're pretty much just preset teams. They're like structure decks for Yu-Gi-Oh! And then there's these, dude, boss cards. These dudes pretty much beat everybody in there. Like, all of these get slammed by any of these. Like, literally any of them. At that point, you're literally just choosing your favorite one, or whichever one has the best ability, because they all have max stats. So, and if you get two people with boss cards, oh my gosh, that's a throwdown right there. That's how you dominate some shit right there. All right, and then I have variant cards, is what I like to call them. So they're different variants of the characters. And then that's it. That's the Injustice. So be sure to tune into the next video, and I'll show you guys the Yu-Gi-Oh deck, or the Yu-Gi-Oh section that I have in this book. Excuse me. And then after that, I'll do the next section of the 2014 PlayStation Experience cards, and then finally close it out with the 2015 PlayStation Experience cards that I got. Now that one might be a short video because I didn't get very many cards. But either way, thanks for watching, and tune in next time.